Violence that has broken out. Bengal ADGP says 4 killed after attack on the forces. In fact, we're getting breaking news coming in on Mamata Banerjee reacting on the Cooch Behar incident. She says, and I quote, "We've been saying that Home Minister was influencing the central forces and our worst fears have come true. Today they killed 4 people," unquote. So Mamata hitting out right there at the central government on this entire incident. While this is happening, while the blame game is happening, there is a thorough investigation on the other hand which is being conducted as well. And as we just reported a little while back, sources have also indicated that CCTV recording and all the recordings that are available are going to be shared with the Election Commission and the poll officers. So we need to wait for the official investigation report to come out. In the meanwhile, of course, politics breaking out on the back of this incident that is taken place. Mamata has reacted. The Chief Minister of West Bengal has reacted on the Cooch Behar incident. She says, "We've been saying that Home Minister was influencing the central forces and our worst fears have come true. Today they killed 4 people," unquote. Paulami Saha getting us the latest. Paulami, while the TMC and BJP is getting into a war of words and blaming each other on this particular incident, the fact of the matter is one needs to wait for the official report that comes out, the investigation report on what really transpired, because we just broke the story on how sources are indicating that there are CCTV recordings that are available. They'll be shared with the EC and the poll officers.
That's right. We're waiting for the Election Commission to officially come on record and tell us exactly what transpired, or at least what they've learned in terms of the preliminary investigation. Obviously, it will take some time to ascertain the details of what exactly transpired and, put together the sequence of events that led to this very tragic incident in Sitalkuchi, Cooch Behar. But the Election Commission is likely to provide some preliminary details very shortly. But like you were telling our viewers as well, what we're learning from our CISF sources, as has been reported by my colleague Kamaljeet as well, the CISF says that a quick response team was doing its rounds in Sitalkuchi, Cooch Behar at about 9:40 a.m. this morning. The QRT team came under attack by a mob. They were gherawed and they successfully managed to disperse that mob. But 1 hour later, as they continued on their rounds, a polling booth had come under attack, and when they entered that situation, they were gherawed again and they opened fire in self-defense in retaliation, unfortunately leading to the demise of at least 4 people, is what we learned from the ADG of West Bengal, as also from the observers appointed by the Election Commission in the state of West Bengal. But the CISF is saying that there is CCTV footage available. All of that will be made available to the Election Commission to have a look at and to ascertain that this was an incident that happened in self-defense. They opened fire because they were completely mobbed by hundreds of people, and this is when the BJP and the TMC allegedly came, clashed with each other. They collided with each other, and the TMC accuses the BJP of this incident and says that we've lost 5 of our party workers to this incident, and has now complained to the Election Commission.
And the grave charge following here that is coming in from the Chief Minister of West Bengal is that she says that it is the Home Minister that is influencing the central forces. We do not have an official reaction coming in from the Home Minister or from the Home Ministry as yet, but this is a very big charge coming in on the central government.
Well, the Home Minister did react yesterday at his press conference. He was, in fact, responding to the question because Mamata Banerjee has been making repeated allegations against the central forces, saying that the central forces are working at the behest of the Ministry of Home Affairs, they're working at the behest of the Bharatiya Janata Party, that they are trying to, scare voters off so that they don't come to the booths and cast their ballot. They are, in fact, rigging the polling process as it happens in terms of trying to intimidate the voters as well. And then, of course, that very, controversial statement where she said that voters should, in fact, a bunch of them should try and get out the central forces and the others should go and cast their vote because they allegedly are stopping the voters from casting their vote. So this is how she said you can go about casting your ballot. Reacting to that, the Union Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, who addressed a press conference yesterday, said that this is absolutely wrong to make these sort of, assertions and allegations. One, because it just shows that she is instigating people towards anarchy, towards violence when she says Gherao central forces. And as far as the central forces are concerned, they are working under the jurisdiction of the Election Commission. At the moment, the Model Code of Conduct is in force in West Bengal, and all forces who are on the ground, all boots on the ground, are working under the jurisdiction of the Election Commission, answering to the Election Commission. They're on poll duty, so they're not answering to the Ministry of Home Affairs.
All right, Paulami, leave it at that. Stay with us. We'll come back to you for more on this particular story. Paulami Saha getting us all the very latest with Indrajit Kundu from the state of war, West Bengal, where this remains to be our top focus. We'll continue getting you more updates from West Bengal. For now, it's time now for a short commercial break.